Hello? Hello? Okay. Hi, hello. I'm back. I, just got up from a nap. It's time for some more Ace Attorney. I also just got in my 2 new lovely pins. Yeah. Poseidon and Athena pins came in from OSP. I'm very quickly running out of room on my shelf for these pins. They are taking up a lot more space than I thought they would. Anyway. Let's play some Ace Attorney. Trials and Tribulations. I'm so excited. Time is 1 AM. Detective, we made it. Phew, what a relief. Glad the jewels are safe. Oh, you said it, pal. Must have been our rock-solid security that scared them off. Why opening the safe just so we can double check? Yeah, we've been had. Mask to mask, salutations. Out front, guards, turn on the searchlights. Ha 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 ha! Better luck next time, gentlemen! Ha 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 ha! Excuse me, but I'm afraid I must be leaving now. Batman! We shall meet again when the next moon is full! Ah ha ha ha! Ah ha ha ha! Are we gonna have a case that's not a murder trial? That'd be interesting. Right in Cola offices, October 11th. 3:24 PM.
Hey Nick, get a load of this. Hey, are you listening to me? You can clean the toilet later, this is important.
What are you freaking out about now? Eh?
Today will be the last time you talk to me that way.
Huh?
We're about to hit the big time.
Big time? What do you mean by we? You don't mean you and me are...
Ah, don't be silly. I'm talking about me and Pearly, of course. Hello! Pleasure to see you again, Mr. Nick.
Pearls! You haven't changed a bit. Wait, what are you doing here anyway?
Hehe, haven't you heard, Mr. Nick? Here, take a look at this.
What's this? Some kind of poster? Crane Village. Isn't that sacred art of Cray Village.
That's right. It's our hometown. Brilliant mine, that is.
What's this about treasures from the boonies?
Ha ha ha. Very funny. You can laugh all you want. But you'll be singing another tune tonight.
Tonight? What about tonight?
The Treasures of Karain exhibit doesn't actually start until next week, but the promoter sent some special VIP entry passes. That's why I dressed up extra special today. What do you think, Nick?
Same Maya, different day. Young lady here is Maya Fey. I know this. Younger sister of Mia Fey, my friend and mentor. First met her 2 years ago, when she was accused of murder. Case surrounding Mia's death ever since then. I've been the one who's been keeping this law office afloat from behind the scenes. It's just a cover for her true identity. In reality, she's a spirit medium and a bit of a shady character.
Hey, who are you calling shady?
This little girl is Pearl Fey, but I usually call her Pearls. My cousin is a spirit medium in training herself.
I know I'm a bit oh no. I know I'm a bit young, but I want to help in any way I can, Mr. Nick.
Mysterious Crane channeling technique. Maya's here is daughter school Crane. Crane school channeling master. Yes, yes, yes. I know who Maya is. I know it sounds ridiculous, but it's no joke. See the power with my own eyes. Real thing, alright?
Mr. Nick, how long are you going to make two gorgeous women like us wait? Yes, Mr. Nick, I can't wait any longer. I want to see the exhibit.
Looks like you don't get a choice here. May as well head on out. Here's your exhibit poster, add to the court record. October 11th, 718. Lordly Taylor, main exhibit hall. Lordly Taylor, the city's fanciest and most expensive department store. Treasure exhibit, huh? I have to admit, I'm pretty impressed. Oh, this is actually delightful.
Wow, this is awesome.
Yeah, you can make even the cheapest junk look great. All depends on how you display it.
Oh, they even have the dusty old hanging scroll that was in the Fey Manor storeroom. Oh yeah, I remember scribbling on it when I was a little girl.
A family heirloom?
Say, Nick, the person in charge of this exhibit is waiting for us in the basement warehouse.
Alright, I guess we should go say hello. Is this the scroll? Never, no. I think I remember this old folding screen here. Pretty sure it was an important piece of evidence. In the murder case that happened in Karain Village.
This folding screen is the greatest of all spirit channeling secrets. The six-leaf Karain sacred writing folding screen.
It's so secret, why is it the most prominent thing in the exhibit? Also, there's no bullet hole.
They're just a bunch of old urns.
They're just a bunch of old urns. Are they really treasures too?
Of course they are. This is a treasure exhibit, isn't it?
Well, yeah, I guess so. Well, all it takes to be a treasure is age. No wonder nobody likes museums.
Oh, Mystic Maya! Look, I can't believe it! Wow, it's so cute. There's a little diorama of Karain Village.
Yeah, look at that. Somehow it seems to reek of dreariness.
Oh, Mystic Maya, it's your house. It even says Fey Manor on it. Yikes, you're right. I kinda want to add the famous in front of it.
Don't do it, Maya. Make it mad. Just a cloth with a ton of finely written characters jammed onto it. Probably esoteric knowledge only mediums would know. Let's see. Here's a title in English. 108 Ways to Save Money. I'm pretty sure the number has gone up since the last time I saw it.
Well, we're always looking for new ways, you know?
Being a medium sounds like a rough way of life. Just this big cushion, just lying on the ground, nothing on it.
Well, it must be for the greatest treasure of all.
Greatest treasure? Just something like that? Huh?
Why, of course there is. Right, Pearly? Oh, yeah, of course. Yeah, I bet it would really take your breath away.
Okay. Anything else interesting? No, that's it. Move. Basement warehouse. Lord Taylor, basement warehouse. Yep, this is a basement warehouse, alright.
This place is scary. I feel like a monster could jump out at any time. Don't be scared, Pearl. I'll protect you.
Oh, Mr. Right.
Hey, a monster. You were right.
Huh? Monster? Oh my god! Adrian! What the fuck? You! I know you! Ah, it's nice to see you again too, little miss.
Ah, hello. Is she a friend of yours, Nick? How do you know her, Pearly?
Oh yeah, you weren't here, were you? You weren't here for that. Nice to meet you. I'm Adrian Andrews. I'm in charge of promotion and planning for this treasure exhibit. I'm also responsible for the security arrangements.
Oh, nice to meet you.
Adrian sure has changed since we last met her. Yeah, she's smiling so much. Good for her. Oh, she looks so happy. This is the warehouse. The real valuable exhibit items are here. Are still stored away here. What's going on, Adrian? Really has been a long time, hasn't it, Mr. Wright?
Nick, what's going on? Who is this woman?
How old are we now? 26. It's been about a year. I mean, we actually have ourselves in this profile. What the fuck? Me, what more can I say? This is my third year as a young but skilled lawyer. My Faye, deceased. My older sister, my eternal mentor in life and law, passed away 2 years ago. Assistant and disciple of the great tradition of spirit channeling. Oh. Nice cousin, channeling prodigy, amazing powerful spiritual abilities. Adrian Andrews, head of planning, promotion, security. Why are you freaking out on me?
What? I just thought it'd be more dramatic if I got all worked up, that's all. Mr. Maya, you shouldn't let him off the hook so easily.
Please, Mike, don't say anything that'll needle pearls any further. Mr. Wright was there for me when I really needed help. It was something that happened 7 months. It was 7 months since the last game, okay. I don't think I was there for you when you really needed help. I kinda really fucked up your life for a bit, didn't I? Remember, don't you? The Nickel Samurai case?
Not really. I was stuck in a dark wine cellar. Did that escape your memory, Nick?
After that, I quit being a manager and started this job. Wow, that's tough. I'm sorry, Miss Andrews. It wasn't for us. No, don't say that. Glad the whole thing happened. Thanks to you and everyone else that was involved, I was able to change my whole life. Ah, really, I'm grateful. Ah, that's a relief. Really impressed, Miss Andrews. Handling a huge exhibition like this must be very tiring. Lily Taylor is celebrating their 200th anniversary this year. Works on display at the main exhibition hall are worthy of the finest museums.
Oh, did you hear that, Pearly? The finest museums. Yes, I did. That's really wonderful.
This basement warehouse is pretty well protected, huh? Of course it is. After all, there's some priceless treasures here. Security guards are all highly trained as well. That sounds good. What's the face she's making?
Mystic Maya, take a look next to the door. That's Mystic Ami, right?
Yes, it's the statue of the woman who invented the Korean channeling technique, Ami Faye. Statues on loan from one of the training halls of the Faye branch family. In fact, he just arrived this morning. Oh, tits. Well, it's gonna be important. Statue, the founder of the crane channeling technique, is holding the Shichishito. What's a Shichishito? Shichishito. 7-branch sword. Just that style of sword. That creepy looking thing she's holding.
Don't ask me. How should I know?
Oh, you are the future master, right?
Maybe so, but this is the first time I've ever seen this statue.
That thing is the crane's Shishito, ceremonial sword. It's not a real weapon, so the blade isn't that sharp. That's fucking jinxing it.
Oh, phooey. I wanted to cut something.
What are you eyeing me for? Oh, look, it's already 8. You all eaten yet? Yeah, well, actually. Already made a reservation at a restaurant on the 12th floor. Why don't we all dine together? Ah!
Oh, I like the sound of that. Dine, it sounds so fancy. I'll have the kids' lunch. Haha, Frilly. It's dinner, not lunch. Why don't you go for it and really eat your fill with a kid's dinner? Okay, in that case, one kid's dinner for me.
Oh, shall we head upstairs then? Yeah, hell yeah! Going on a date with Andrews. After a pleasant evening, all it remained was to wait for the exhibition's opening. It was wonderful seeing Miss Andrews look so happy. I know! I always could have imagined. At the very next day, something terrible would happen. Oh, well, now I'm sad. For the love of God, don't be accused of murder. Don't die either. Oh, I didn't even think of that. Don't die, Andrews. I really like you.
Nick, this is terrible.
What the? You're cleaning the toilet again?
Never knew you were such a toilet freak.
Give me a break, would you? My brain just hit the snooze button for the 5th time.
I'm gonna turn on the TV.
Update on the recent treasure heist. Based on clues found at the scene of the crime, authorities have announced. Believe it was the work of the renowned Phantom Thief, Mask the Mask. This guy looks like a tool and I love it. Mask the Mask. According to a spokesperson, Lordly Taylor received a threat letter some days ago. It's a 5th heist by this Phantom Thief who targets rare treasures. Lordly Taylor?
Well, Nick, what are you going to do? Don't you dare go back to scrubbing the toilet.
Treasure? Lordly Taylor? You don't think...
Yes, now get up, Nick. It was stolen by Mask the Mask. Our most valuable treasure. The Crane's sacred urn was stolen.
Yeah. Wasn't that like smashed by pearls? What? Refresh my memory a little. What's a sacred urn?
It's only the most important treasure in Crane Village, that's all. Look, it's right there on this poster.
Yeah, this was like super smashed by pearls. Why would they steal this? This is like clearly and specifically only a sentimental piece, right?
You don't remember what's inside? The urn contains a very important soul. Namely, the soul of Mystic Amife, the founder of the Courage Ending technique. Right, Pearly? Ah, yes, that's right. Hold up. I thought that urn had the name Ami written on it. Now it says I am. Any idea how that happened, Pearly? Huh? Well... There are some things best left unsolved, wouldn't you say, Mr. Nick?
That's right. 1 year ago, there was a murder in the Crane Village, my hometown. The sacred urn turned out to be an important clue in that case. Totally priceless. It looks like a plain old pot. Really shinier than the judge's head, so let's see what's next.
What's wrong with you, Nick?
What do you mean?
What do you mean, what? Mr. Nick! Your beloved Mystic Maya's treasure has been stolen. Doesn't that even bother you?
I thought the urn was the village's treasure, so let's see how...
The village is Mystic Maya. She's the future master of Kurain School Channeling. You know what I'm talking about, Mr. Nick? I won't let you say you don't.
Okay, I do. So what am I supposed to do about it?
Isn't it obvious? Go and find the bad guy who did this. Yeah, and get the sacred urn back.
But I'm not a detective. I'm a lawyer.
That has nothing to do with this. If you're a real gentleman, you would find it for your beloved Mystic Maya.
Oh man, there's no winning against Pearl's fairy tale image of love. So what's the name of this bad guy again?
Mask the Mask, Nick. Make a note of it. Mask the Mask.
I have not made a note of it.
Oh, it was terrible. I was arrested and everything.
Oops. 1 year ago, the murder in Kurain village. Man was killed during one of Maya's spirit channelings. This urn wound up being a key piece of evidence that proved her innocence.
Mr. Nick? Would you mind not telling Mystic Maya about that? You promised, remember? You said you wouldn't tell anyone I broke the urn.
Yeah, that's right. I remember. Should used to say Ami on it. Oh, sad Pearls. Until Pearls accidentally broke it into 1,000,000 pieces. Try to secretly fix it. Let's just say it didn't work out too well.
Sorry, not good at arts and crafts. Spelling either.
Anyway, this is how our cluing project turned out. Put the pieces together wrong, and now it says Ami. Instead of Ami, it says I am. I can't believe no one's noticed this until now, a whole year later.
Can't believe it myself.
Alright, let's go poke around here.
Right, let's see if we can find some clues that might lead us to the bad guy.
Doesn't look like anything has been disturbed.
Yeah, it looks pretty much the same as it did last night. Bad guy, huh?
Hey, you can't poke around here, pal. Wait a minute, that voice. Oh no, not him again. What do you mean not him? It's Gumshoe. It's you. I'm the one who should be saying not again. Why is it that every time something bad happens, you always show up, pal? I should be asking you that. Aren't there any other detectives? Oh, I should be asking you that. What are you doing hanging around here? Yeah, I asked you first. Why are you here, any...
Alright, we got it. Why didn't you two kiss and make up already? Hello. It's been a long time, Mr. Scruffy Detective.
Oh, it's you, little missy. Actually, my name is Gumshoe. Detective Dick Gumshoe. That was a good chance for you to try and remember it, right?
And if it's too long for you, you can just call him Dick. Okay, it's good to see you again, Mr. Detective Dick.
Yeah. Good to see you again too, I guess. How you been, Gumshoe?
Mr. Detective Dick, can you tell us what happened?
Oh, you're trying to remember my name. Atta girl. It's Gumshoe, okay? Anyway, thieves stole something called the Sacred Urn.
I know about that.
Oh, well, criminal's name is Mask the Mask.
I know about that too. Detective, can't you tell us something other than that?
Well, I guess I still kinda owe you guys in a way. Crime occurred last night around 1:30 in the morning. How exactly do you know that? We got an emergency phone call from a guard near the scene of the crime, pal. He said the urn was just stolen.
Scene of the crime? You mean here, right?
Wrong. That urn was being kept under careful guard in the basement warehouse.
Basement warehouse, huh? So who's guarding the basement warehouse?
That guy. It's all his fault that the thief got away, pal. He solves one case and gets a swelled head, thinking he's an ace detective.
Ace detective? Who the fuck? So why do you call him Ace Detective anyways?
That's what he calls himself, pal. I didn't make it up.
So, what's he like?
Well, like I told you, Master Mass has made 5 heists so far. On the 4th heist, Mr. Ace Detective managed to get the stolen treasure back.
Wow, that's impressive. All by himself?
Yeah, I gotta admit, pal. Maybe he really is as good as he says. But every time the thief sends one of his calling cards, we send our men on the stakeout. None of us has ever so much as gotten a glimpse of the guy.
Mr. Ace Detective was able to retrieve the stolen treasure from the thief.
Anyway, he's at the scene of the crime right now, looking for clues. Could you be a little less suspicious, guy?
You're down in the basement warehouse, huh? Hey, Detective Gumshoe, about this mask to mask. Is he famous? What? You're joking, right, Nick? Mask the Mask is the hottest thing since sliced bread.
Sometimes he appears in the museum guard. Sometimes he dresses as a big brown bear to surprise unsuspecting victims. Underneath those disguises is the true Mask the Mask.
Like some kind of master of disguise, huh?
He only goes after the finest works of art, pal. Last night was his 5th heist. If Lordly Taylor had only cooperated, I could have caught him this time.
What? You knew he was planning on stealing the sacred urn.
Of course I did. The guy always sends his calling card before he steals something.
Calling card, huh? You mentioned that on TV. What's this calling card?
Here it is. Don't show it to anyone. Stop secret, okay, pal?
Mark on the front.
That's Master Mask's signature emblem, pal. You could say it's his mark. All of his calling cards have got them.
They didn't mention that on the news?
We're holding that detail from the public for operational reasons. Only way we can tell if the calling card is real or not is by this emblem.
That makes sense. When you get famous, there are always imitators. Mr. Nick, if you work a little harder, maybe you can have your own copycat someday. Yeah! It'll be the start of some, like, spin-off video games or something. Basement warehouse. Oh, they broke the sword. Piece of shit. It's... God, Danganronpa's ruined me. I saw that box and I immediately thought, oh, it's covered in blood. No, that's not right. No matter how many times we come here, this place always gives me the chills. That's probably because it's air conditioned. Protect the art pieces, you know? Welcome to my private little banquet of chaos. Huh? The heck does that mean? Could you please look less suspicious, guy? I'm afraid I have very little to offer, but please make yourself at home. Who are you anyways? Shh, silence! Oh my god, that's not pleasant. Hehehe, now I see, it's all becoming clear. What do you see? Zvari! The truth has once again been elegantly revealed to me. A lawyer and a spirit medium, neither very advanced in their trade. Am I wrong? Yikes, that's scary. How did you know that? How, you say? The universal skeptic would say it's how is nothing but the question of why. I'm a traveler of both time and space, a swimmer of dreams. What is he talking about? I can't make heads or tails of it. Without further ado, let me fulfill what should be the first duty of any gentleman. And introduce myself. The name is...
Antme. Luke Antme. Luke Antme. Can you be less suspicious? Ace Detective. Oh, hi. Don't let it intimidate you, Nick. Stand up and show them what you're made of. The name's right. Phoenix Wright. Ace Attorney. Yay, they said it. Alright, that's it. They said the thing. Roll credits. Time to go. See you later.
I'm Maya Fey, a spirit medium. And I'm, Pearl Fey. I'm Mystic Maya's cousin and, spirit medium Ace Apprentice.
Excellent. Well then, shall we begin our little game? Game? What is that phrase? One shot at a baker's dozen. One short of a baker's dozen. Come to mind with this guy. It is quite the nose. So, are you really as famous as you say? Of course, for a lawyer you have a rather shocking lack of knowledge about the world. I had no idea anyone left in the city had not heard of me. Look at me! I'm Master Mass archenemy and the ace detective Luke Antme. At this moment there are two mighty figures which loom large over this grand city. This grand city which we will not share the name of. One embodies the nefarious forces of darkness, the other the angelic cherubs of light.
Boy, now I'm really lost. What is he saying, Nick?
I have been personally on the heels of this villain since his first crime. After learning this criminal's patterns, I thwarted his very latest loathsome larceny. I even returned the target of his tyranny, the portrait of Regina, to the crime scene. And I did it all by myself. I took it back from mask to mask. With my brawny mind and my brilliant muscles.
Yeah, they mentioned that on the news, in the Great People Around Town segment. They said that the museum gave you an incredible jewel as a reward.
Well, compared to the treasure that I retrieved for them, it's not much. So, in the end, the only thing that makes you great is your own self-praise.
Oh, tell us what you know about Master Mask, and keep it simple, please.
Like about how I have devoted my life to thwarting his dastardly deeds. Last night, here in the bowels of the store, we were locked in a most glorious battle. I see, huh? Hang on a sec. You were here last night? Here, in Lordly Taylor. Naturally, wherever Master Mask goes, you'll find Antme lying his elegant traps. Elegant traps, more like Master Mask out elegance you, and made a beautiful getaway. But this time, I allowed him to escape with the illusion of victory. I wonder if I should ask him about what happened last night in more detail. Can you tell us exactly what happened here last night? But of course, after all, I always say that there should be no secret between aces. Flattery where you know we're Pinocchio. Wow, Phoenix. I first received the request for my services 20 days ago. It was 10 days ago that we received Master Mask calling card.
Huh? You were hired before the calling card even arrived?
Yes, you see, the person who hired me was quite rigorous and thorough. That's Adrian Andrews for you. And 10 days after hiring me, the worst premonitions were realized.
Calling card arrived, right?
Yes, so, ace detective that I am, I set a trap for the thief right in this warehouse. And waited for him, alone.
Alone? But why? Why didn't you go to the police for help?
Ridiculous, why would I seek help from such a singular, useless group of nincompoops? A lot of nerve, after all. It was you that let Mr. Mask get away. I was operated alone and concealed, out of the sight of others.
Concealed?
Precisely, even the guards on duty here are unaware of my presence. You fool your enemies, first you must fool your friends. That's my own original proverb.
Anyway, back to what happened last night.
As I was saying, I hid here in the warehouse and waited for the thief to arrive. Again, I saw that paint and panicked for a second. Like, fuck, is Andrews dead?
But I swear to you, not a solitary soul came through that entrance. Nevertheless, the sacred urn disappeared. It's impossible. How could it just disappear? How, you ask? Don't be ridiculous, Sir Lawyer. If I knew the answer to that, I wouldn't be here. Someone who's seriously messed up his own stakeout. He's rather full of himself. So you're saying that even though no one came through the doors last night, our precious urn still somehow vanished from under your nose? Your big, horrible nose? That's just not possible. God, are you ever useless? Disc, Sir Lawyer, please refrain from such crude behavior. Huh? What do you mean? This criminal is an artist. The crime scene is a canvas on which he paints. On the eye, Ace Detective Amity, Admi, have the eye which is educated enough to read the signs. Could you translate that for me, Nick? I think he pretty much said, don't touch anything, amateurs. If there's something you wish to know about, you have but to ask Admi. Know everything there is about my rival, Master Mask. What do we do now? Does he have any top secret information? Stuff that only a real crime buff would know? I think about what to ask when I listen to what Mr. Ace Detective has to say. Okay. Yada yada yada. Talk. Examine. There's just nothing I can ask him about then. Origani? The lock is tilted, which probably means it's unlocked. Whole bunch of paint. The sword is out of the statue's hand. Good page. Sorry, I can't be more helpful. No interest in... That's okay. Nick is just a bit of a piddling evidence hog. That's his defense style. Piddling evidence hog, you say? In that case, I'd simply be wasting my breath. I guess you're right. Thanks, Maya. Why couldn't you have said that I was a rival, not a piddling evidence hog? To the security at Lordly Taylor, I'll be coming to purloin the most priceless work of art you have on display at your Treasure of Kurain exhibit. Take good care of that speckled urn, wouldn't you? Yours truly, Master Mask. What do I do? What do I do here? Save entries. Stop doing that. Understand anything? Something you wish to know about it? You have but to ask at me. Everything there is but to know about my rival, the Masked Mask. Present. No fear, young lady. Promise I shall retrieve your urn. Thank you, Detective Atme. I'm counting on you. Fun around between Detective Luke Atme and Master Mask set to begin. Oh, there's something funny about this guy. Yeah, but don't forget he managed to retrieve the treasure from the last heist. Yes, I even have a video that details my role in the whole affair. I recorded it directly from the news on TV. Can I interest you in a copy? No, thanks. Surprised they didn't steal a big fuck-off gold statue. Master Mask calling card. Got his emblem printed on it, right? Quite impressive. I would expect nothing less from my arch-rival. Quite surprised to see you in possession of such a top-secret piece of information. Well, we've got an ace lawyer, an ace spirit medium, and an ace cousin apprentice here. Yes, indeed. Think I could learn like you, my fellow ace professionals?
I don't know if I really want this guy to like us, ever. Oh, Solar? I've been told that you too are pursuing the mysterious thief. Well, I'm not sure I would say...
That's right. We're going to find the sacred urn, no matter what we have to do.
Excellent. I will trust you. I permit you to take a look around while I investigate elsewhere. If, perchance, you should discover something of value, then return to my office. My Office of Earthly Delights, the Atomy Detective Agency.
Office of Earthly Delights?
Well then, Solar, if you'll excuse me, I have much to do. Wait a minute.
He's gone.
I like the idea of doing this guy's work for him.
Come on, Nick. Don't worry about it. No big deal. Let's hurry up and investigate before he changes his mind.
I want to go to his office too. He'll be with you, okay?
Alright, whatever. What? That pathetic looking wooden box.
Ah, that's the box that had the sacred urn in it.
Don't touch it, there may be clues to the thief's identity on there.
Ugh. I worked so hard to make that box.
Huh? You made that poor excuse for a box, Maya? Phoenix.
What's that supposed to mean?
An urn always had to be on the stand in the winding way of the Fey Manor. There's no box suitable for it, Mr. Nick.
And I was so proud of it.
Poor Maya. Maybe it'd have been better if Master had taken the box, too. What? That doesn't excuse you for being a piece of shit, Nick.
Wow, this is awesome. What did Miss Andrews say it was called again?
Shichishito. Literally 7-branch sword in Japanese. Or so Miss Andrews. Or so says Miss Andrews. Whoa, it's pretty heavy.
One hit 7 times. Fun. Pretty catchy, huh? I bet it'd sell like hotcakes.
Something about it that bothers me.
Oh, you're really firing on all cylinders today, Pearly.
His sword. Wasn't Mr. Gami holding it last night?
Oh.
Another thing. The sword wasn't bent last night, like it is now.
You're right.
Awesome, Pearly. I wouldn't expect any less from my little ace apprentice.
It is bent, so that must mean last night someone used it somehow.
Ah, I just thought of something. Maybe Detective Acme smashed the mask with it. Like this.
Hey, ow! What the hell, Maya?
What do you think, Pearly?
I think it's even more bent than when it was before.
Oh, man, my head. My hair. Ceremonial sword held in the hands of Amife statue. Wasn't bent before the crime. Certainly is bent now.
Hey, Pearly, do you know what this is? It's a computer.
Computer? Oh, I heard of those. What is such a cute name?
Looks like this computer is restoring the data from the security camera. Someone comes in or out of the warehouse, the camera takes a photo of them.
Probably the trap the detective set up.
Let's see if we can find last night's data on this thing. Might even find the photo of the mask.
Let's see here. And I really stink at working at these things.
What's wrong, Mr. Nick? You're sweating an awful lot.
I don't know how to pull the photos.
I had no idea you were so pathetic with high-tech stuff, Nick.
Yeah, well, I managed to get a printout of the camera data anyway.
I guess you have to learn to crawl before you can walk, right, Nick?
Yeah, sure. Anyway, looks like the camera only went off once last night. Once around 1 a.m. Security camera, trained on the big door in the storeroom. Set to take a photo of anyone that goes in or out.
Security camera?
Yeah. Go stand in front of the door and it'll snap your photo too, Pearly.
Mystic Maya, you think I should smile?
Nah, it's for criminals, so I think you should make a really scary face. Like this?
It says origami.
No, it doesn't, Nick. It says organize. You just can't see the last 2 letters.
Well, I guess no one else could read it either, because this place is a mess. Organize.
Yeah, you must feel right at home, huh?
Blood.
Look what you did, Nick. You spilled paint over here.
I didn't do that.
Well, it wasn't here last night. I would have noticed the color this outrageous.
But this paint has already dried up.
Well then, you should have cleaned it up before it dried, Nick.
It doesn't dry that fast. Besides, I told you, it wasn't me. I think it's been several days since it was spilled. Hey, look at this.
What is it?
There's some kind of shape left in the box. Bottom side of the stain. Huh?
You're right. Wonder what it could be.
What could it be? What could it possibly have been?
The statue of Mr. Kami is so cool. I want a gold statue of myself. We could put it in the office.
Hey, that's Right and Co. How about a gold statue of me?
Mr. Nick, I'm sorry, but I noticed something strange.
Huh? What is it, Pearls?
The statue of Mr. Kami.
Is this where it was last night? No, it was over to the left, wasn't it? In front of the paint stain. Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it was closer to the door.
Yeah. I think you're right.
Great job, Pearly. Wouldn't expect anything less from my ace cousin.
The statue moved the night of the crime.
Mr. Nick, what's that big door over there?
Looks like it's the door to the actual storeroom. See, lots of big boxes and stuff back there.
I guess that's where they were keeping the sacred urn.
Remember, Maya, Miss Andrews said we're not allowed in there. Just gonna ignore the big busted fuck-off lock? Nothing of interest. Burr. It's part of a big signboard. All I can read on. All I can read on it is the burr.
Ah, I've got it. Maybe it's supposed to say hamburger.
Why would anyone write hamburger that big?
Like maybe for World Hamburger Festival or something.
Kinda doubt it.
Ah, I've got it. Maybe it said spaghetti.
Why are you talking about food? Oh wait, that's normal for you. Anyway, it says burger. No way it could be spaghetti.
Well, maybe it was a typo. Might have been said Spaghetti Festival. What do you think?
Okay, to me, besides spaghetti, the only thing more tangled than your reasoning. So, statue is moved, the sword is removed and bent. A paint stain was hidden by the statue, and there's the box that's covered in the same paint.
Hey Nick, your cell phone's ringing.
Hello, Phoenix right here. Oh ho 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 ho! It's me, Gumshoe. Gumshoe, what is it? What's so funny? I'll tell you what's funny. I finally beat him. I finally beat Mr. Eighth Detective. Finally, this underdog is the alpha dog today. That stuck-up detective made his match. Yup, I finally caught him, lock, stock, and barrel. No escape for him. You caught him? Are you saying you captured Master Mask? Bingo! Well, actually, he surrendered. But I still got him. Master Mask surrendered.
That's great. So when can we come pick up the sacred urn?
Well, you see, I was gonna tell you. What, something wrong? You think you can swing by the detention center sometime? The detention center. He wants to talk to you. Master Mask, that is.
What? Wants to talk to Nick?
I'll be waiting for you, pal, so get over here soon. The detention center, huh? What the fuck? Atme Detective Agency. Oh, I didn't mean to go here. This is a detective agency? It looks more like a set of some B-grade horror movie.
Hello? Is anyone here?
Looks like nobody's home.
What a waste of time. Hey, I know. Let's take that framed picture back with us as a memento.
Don't you dare, Maya. Guess we'll have to try back later. Yeah, let's poke around. What a creepy painting. Like he's looking right at me.
Maybe we should put up a big portrait of you in the office, Mr. Nick. I can even paint it for you. Maybe you can pose while cleaning the toilet.
I think I prefer something a bit more dignified. Fireplace?
Oh, it's a huge hearth.
That's a fireplace.
So what's the difference? You need to stop judging things based on narrow-minded cultural assumptions, Nick.
Right, sorry. Didn't they say the same thing? Right and co. Move, detention center. Number 12, detention center visitors room. Hey pal, welcome to the detention center. You're sure in a happy mood, aren't you? Yep, after all, we got mask to mask. Right.
But, so where's the sacred urn?
Oh, sorry about that, pal. I guess I didn't really think about it before. But you're the victim. In this case.
Huh?
Well, I guess I should let you guys hear the story straight from the horse's mouth.
You know, he's right, Nick.
He is?
If you think about it real hard, we're the victims.
Well, I guess so, in a way.
So used to thinking the victim is a dead person, because we're always on a murder cases.
Excuse me.
But anyway, I have to get that sacred urn back.
Please, don't just ignore me. Who the fuck?
Who are you?
I'm Mask to Mask. Okay?
Hey Nick, doesn't he look kind of, well, gangly?
I'm Ron Light. The famous Mask to Mask. I don't think this guy could punch his way out of a wet paper bag. So, you're the Mask to Mask guy? Yes, you bet. No, that's wrong. You see, it's complicated. Sort of. And sort of yes and sort of no. If you know what... Why the fuck did it... Know what I mean?
What's wrong?
When I say wrong, I really mean to say it's not right, per se. You see, it's not spelled Mask to Mask, it's actually Mask to Mask.
What's with this guy?
Well, he's a timid little weakling, we know that much. Don't do that. Don't look at me like that, I don't need your pity. And a major crybaby, too. So, why didn't you give yourself up? Well, you see, it's because, well...
I know why. It's because you stole such a priceless treasure. And now you're just overwhelmed with guilt, am I right?
Priceless treasure? That broken old urn? I have a little favor to ask. Yes? What is it? Could you go and talk to Desi?
Desi. Look, we really want our urn back, so where is it?
I'm sorry, I'll give it back. I really will. Maybe not. No, I can't. I can't make promises I can't keep. I'll just end up hurting people.
Mr. Nick? I couldn't hear what you just said, especially the last part.
I guess it, like, he trails off a lot. Mr. Damask, do you think you could speak up a little? Yes, sir, I will promise. Maybe not. You see, I'm already speaking in my normal voice, so I can't really do anything.
Mr. Damask, about the urn.
Oh yes, the urn, right away. Actually, no. I wouldn't mind telling you, but actually I'm afraid you wouldn't believe me anyway.
Enough already, just tell it to us straight.
Please don't yell at me! I'm sorry. That urn, I lost it.
What?
Did you steal it? How did you lose it? What did you just say? Did you say you lost it? Yes, no, maybe so. I mean, yes, I lost it.
What do you mean?
Well, you know, I lost it, like I said. These things just happen. You're on the train and you get distracted and you forget your bag, you know?
What? You forgot our sacred urn on the train?
Wait a minute, you went on the train dressed like that?
No, I was just speaking hypothetically, that's all. Anyway. I'm sorry. I just lost it somewhere. I don't know where. This guy's story is more surreal than a Dali painting. Are you really sure this creep is Master Mask? I don't call him a creep. But I do have to admit, I understand your doubts about this guy. Who is this Desi person? Please don't talk about my wife like that. I guess she must be his wife. I'm sorry. The truth is, it was my wife that told me to have you all come here. You think you could go visit her at my hideout? Hideout?
Mr. Nick, what does he mean by hideout?
Oh, sorry. Naturally, I meant to say my secret base. Secret base? Well, my apartment, actually. Palazzo Pelepepe? Palazzo Pelepepe? Third floor.
Let's go have a look, Nick. To Master Mask's hideout.
Something tells me she just likes the sound of the word hideout. Yeah, alright. This is getting strange. What the fuck? Are you serious? What the hell? Okay. I didn't think you could... How did no one find you before now? Wow. Check this place out.
No doubt about it. This is Master Mask's hideout, alright?
Who is it? Is that you, Ronnie? Oh, you're cute. Who are you people? Are you Desi Delight? That's right, I'm Desiree. Oh, you must be the lawyer. And the victim. Yeah, that's us. Your husband told us to stop by and speak with you.
I'm Maya Fey, and this is Phoenix Wright, attorney at law.
Nicky Boy and Maya, huh? I can't tell you how grateful I am that you decided to help my Ronnie.
Well, you're welcome.
You really call me Nicky Boy? About your husband. Isn't he the cutest? Bit weak sometimes, though. A bit? By the way, did you know they mentioned Maya on TV?
Huh? Really?
They said you own the urn that you're doing some shit. They said you own the urn and you're doing some shady training at a law office now. Maybe not to watch that channel's news program. After I saw that, I thought it might be a good idea to meet the lawyer they mentioned. I see. My Ronnie, he has a powerful imagination, gets deluded easily. He kept insisting he was going to surrender to the police. I didn't know what to do. It was me, I stole that urn, he kept saying. If it was even possible.
Huh? What, are you saying he didn't?
Of course he didn't. Why would my Ronnie ever do something like that?
Well, you know, it's a priceless treasure. And he's, you know...
Is it possible that his own wife doesn't know his secret? Are you kidding me? What? No way. Me, I'm the kind of woman that needs excitement in her life.
Oh, excitement, huh?
Yes, I'm happiest when I'm racing along with my bike, going full throttle. Riding a motorcycle is like putting your life on the line, you know what I mean? I think it depends on how you ride it. I'm the type who can't stay in living in a boring, dreary old life with no action.
No offense, but your husband, Ron, doesn't exactly look like the risk-taking guy type himself.
You're right about that. Definitely not the one for thrills and danger. But I'd have to say, he makes up for it in other ways. Other ways? He's got a massive dick. Yes, money. Ronnie's incredibly rich. And super generous. Bought me a bike that's so fast it would make your head spin. In shopping, I like to shop so much that it makes Ronnie's head spin. The day it actually happened, so it actually started to spin. Man, talk about your high-maintenance wife.
So where did Mr. Delight get all his money from?
Ron is a security guard. They put their lives on the line, right? They get paid tons of money in return. Tons of it. He's a security guard. I think it's my turn for my head to spin. Can you tell us about what happened last night? What time did the incident take place again?
What time was it again, Maya?
Well, according to Detective Gumshoe, it was around 1:30 in the morning.
Last night was horrible. I got pulled over.
Pulled over.
Yes, I always do my best flying at night. Flying? You're talking about the motorcycle, right? Yes, anyway, last night I got pulled over by a policeman. Can't believe he caught up to me. It was a great chase, let me tell you. He finally caught me. The poor man was white as a sheet. It was about 3 in the morning when I finally got home. Sounds like she's got an airtight alibi.
Well, what about Mr. Delight?
I don't really know. We weren't together at the time of the night. When I got home, he was already fast asleep. So basically, he's got no alibi. Alright then.
Oh, that's so cute. It's called the hot air balloon, you know?
Wow, there's no fooling you.
I want to make my own balloon now. I'll even let you ride it, Nick.
Emblem Balloon is supposed to be top secret. That's proof enough that Run Delight really is mask to mask. I better not tell Maya. She gets kinda scary when it comes to celebrities.
It's mask to mask.
A tape recorder hanging from his neck.
Let me see that.
Ah ha ha ha! I'll be taking this crowd now. Better luck next time, gentlemen. Ah ha ha ha!
I don't get it. What's this supposed to be, Nick?
What the fuck? Cheap costume pieces arranged in a nice frame.
Look, Nick, it's a fake beard.
Also a mask made out of cardboard.
Here, Nick, try on this fake beard. Come on, try it.
Hey, cut it out!
Now put on the mask.
Ah ha ha!
It's Phoenix the Mask. Let's borrow it for a while.
No way, I'm not stealing from a thief. Enough bad karma as is. Not gonna mention the guns? I very much doubt any of this is important. Alright.
That's my lovely wife. Isn't she beautiful?
Yeah, she sure is. Oh boy. One topic I didn't want to get in front of Pearls. But Desi doesn't approve of my interests. So I'm afraid she doesn't like me anymore. What should I do? If I want to win her back, I'm really gonna have to be super honest. Oh boy, he's gone back to his own little world again. Master Mass, age, flashy thief. Does valuable works of art. Sends a calling card for a heist.
Oh, that's Master Mask calling card. Pretty nice looking, huh? You look so happy.
I'm not very good at writing, you see. So I bought a book on how to write business letters and studied hard. Well, I guess you could call thievery a type of business. I'm really sorry I caused so much trouble.
If you're so sorry, then you shouldn't have stolen it in the first place.
But the only thing I did wrong was lose it. That's not right. I was wrong either way. I'm sure the owners of the other treasures feel the same.
You sure seem sorry. I'd have imagined that such a famous thief would have such a pure heart.
Why the fuck? Did you break our sword? Think about this. I don't think I have with that, not really. Let me know if I could say one way or the other. Didn't really catch that. Don't worry, you didn't miss anything. Have you seen this urn? Serious looking, I love old stuff like this.
Really? That's one of our most treasured possessions. Going to be a whole exhibit at Lordly Taylor with these types of things.
I look so happy. Lit up like a 1,000-watt light bulb. Terrific. You can count on Ronnie and me to be there. Sounds like fun.
Huh? Oh, yeah.
Oops, looks like that light bulb is starting to flicker. What do you know about this? What do you know about this?
Well, you can't show her that, Nick. That emblem is top secret. Don't you remember?
Oh, oops, sorry about that. You should said top secret was worse giveaway than what I did. When did I hear the word top secret? It just piques my interest like there's nothing else. What do I do? I talked to your wife. Move, shit, man, I don't know. Salmon. I don't know what you want me, game. Like... Ah, yeah, she's a real cutie. I like her. Look at some other shit. Bunch of stuff piled up over here.
Look and cover, it's a missile. Did you know that there's dynamite in these missiles?
They're not heavy enough to be real. Oh wait, they're just well-made toys.
What are these rolls of paper stuck in the trash can? Theft of the Mazarin Stone. The Great Albatross strategy. Theft of the Immortal Goddess statue. The Great Knuckle Bomber strategy.
Let's even investigate this place. This looks vaguely familiar. Is that Old Bag's helmet?
Oh, I know. It's a fishbowl. Well, an upside-down one anyway.
I think that's a helmet. An alien helmet.
And that looks like a tape recorder or something next to it.
I think it's a transceiver. An alien transceiver.
Nick, you think maybe you could act like a grown-up for a little bit?
Being lectured by Maya to be more of an adult. That's a new low.
Nick, it's a torpedo.
Hard to believe, but it sure looks real.
Where could he have picked up something like this?
Please don't say that torpedoes are a thing people just leave lying around. A bunch of books lying here. All romantic-sounding novels about famous heists and fantastic thieves.
Wow, look at all the bookmarks and notes sticking under them.
Let's see here. No, must remember this thief's way of laughing. Very useful. Calling card is an important part of any good thief's modus operandi.
Wow, Ron really studied his stuff.
What do you think about this? Mr. Light, you must know, right? About your husband and Mask to Mask? Mask to Mask, of course, I know all about it. My husband is his biggest fan.
Yep, what?
Huh? Biggest fan? Yes, and Ronnie can be pretty delusional sometimes. That's how this world that's how this whole misunderstanding happened. Wait a minute. Did you say delusional? Yes, that's right. I just don't know what I'm going to do with him. You see, Ronnie actually believes that he is Mask to Mask.
What? What are you talking about?
He just believes he's Mask to Mask? Delusions. So, when did Ron first become Mask to Mask? What are you talking about? He's not Mask to Mask. Huh? But, wait a second. Look around this room. This place is obviously Mask to Mask's hideout. No, you're totally wrong. A real thief's hideout wouldn't look like this. Because Ronnie is so timid himself that he looks up to heroic figures.
Heroic figures, but Master Mask is the bad guy.
So he's deluded, huh? Could that really be true? Anyway, if he really had stolen the urn, wouldn't he still have it? Well, I suppose so. Why don't you ask him if he has the urn or not? Has a point. Mr. Delight isn't exactly the criminal type. Something about Ron's behavior that bothers me.
Maybe it's true. Maybe Mr. Delight isn't Mask to Mask after all.
Say, can I ask you something, Nicky boy? What is it? That may seem like a bad girl on the outside. One thing I won't stand for is illegal activity.
I had a feeling you would. You're tough, but I can tell you've got a good heart. Somebody frame my poor Ronnie, and I just know it. Could you give this to Ronnie for me? Letter? Yes, for Ronnie. I want him to fight back. Miss Delight. Okay, you got it. Just relax and leave it to us. Just to Ronnie Delight. Apparently it contains something important. Alrighty. She's gonna end up being Damask. Present. Letter. Oh, that's right. Here. It's from your wife. Oh, from Desi. Thank you. Letter given to Mask Damask. Actually, more like taken. Dearest Ronnie, how are you? I'm doing fine. Clutching onto the letter so hard the ink is going to be squeezed out. You look so happy.
You should write a letter to Mystic Maya too, Mr. Nick.
Mr. Lawyer? Yes? In the letter that Desi wrote, she said, ask this guy to be your lawyer. Huh? I know this would be asking a lot, but... Could you please take my case? My trial starts tomorrow. We're the... What? Aren't we the, like... We're the injured party in this. Hey, hang on a second. You can't be your lawyer. Why not? What do you mean, why not? We're the victims in this case, right? Victims of this Damask guy. Oh, yeah. According to Desiree, he didn't do it. He said, poor man, he's deluded himself into thinking he did it. Right, Mr. Nick? Come on. She would be lying to protect her husband. Well, it's true. No, actually not. Actually, it's hard to say. Oh no, it's spreading. Oh, please, I'll give you the treasure of your choice in return. Should I do? I think I want to take the case and see where this goes. I don't think I have a choice here. Do I think he is Mask Damask? Probably not. Well, Mr. Delight, I've decided to give it a try. I'll defend you. Really, you will? Hey, what are you doing, Nick?
He's a thief, you can't trust him.
Well, he may be a thief. I think there's more to this case than meets the eye.
Mr. Nick, I was wrong about you. I shouldn't have trusted you.
Pearls?
I believe you defend this person after what he did to Mystic Maya.
I'll
never forgive you ever. Ah. Pearly, wait.
This is gonna be ugly.
I'll go after her.
I'm sorry about that. I didn't mean to cause any trouble. Well, you couldn't have known she'd react like that. I guess might as well start investigating. Oh, Maya. Where's Pearls?
She said she's going back to the office. Go check out on her later, would you?
What about you? Are you okay with me taking Mr. Delight's case?
Yeah, I'm fine, Nick. I believe in you.
I think I'm gonna cry. I know you have a lot of work to do. I really appreciate it.
Okay, Nick, let's get the show on the road.
Pearls, are you here?
Ah, Mr. Nick, welcome back.
Oh, hey, Pearls. You're back too, I see.
I went and bought us a strawberry cake. I'll go make some tea to go with it.
Hey, Pearls? Actually, she feels really bad about what happened at the detention center.
Should have trusted you.
Never forgive you ever.
Mystic Maya, tea is ready.
Oh, thanks.
Come on, Mr. Nick, please have some of this cake.
Yeah, thanks. Pearls?
Oh, excuse me. I was in the middle of cleaning the toilet.
Hey, it's okay. I just cleaned it this morning.
Too late.
Might be a good time for me to ask about her. First met Pearls a year ago. Yes, I know this. Mr. Matt Special Someone, yes.
I always thought it was because she was young, but...
But what?
Pearls, I think she's got the wrong idea. About you and me.
Huh? There's something you need to understand.
What is it?
It's kind of like a Crane Village custom, sort of.
Uh-oh.
Hardly any men in Crane Village.
Well, you mentioned it. I never actually saw any men there when I visited.
I'm pretty sure I told you about it a long time ago. But how spiritual powers run very strong in the Fae family.
Yeah, you did. That's why you're undergoing training to be a spirit medium, right?
Yeah, the thing is, only women can actually inherit spiritual power. That's why the whole culture of Crane Village kind of revolves around its women.
Well, it's understandable. Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, but because of that, it tends to be a lot of unsuccessful marriages.
Oh?
Well, men start to feel left out after a while, and then they just start leaving. Especially if the man has a daughter.
Same thing Pearl's father.
He's gone. He left the village when she was very young.
Boy, that's tough.
Yeah, and she grew up seeing nothing but unhappy marriages all around her. That's why she's so sensitive to things like that.
Oh, that's sad. Pearl seems to love you a lot.
Well, it's because I'm her only cousin. And well, because of the murder case last year, Pearlie's mother is...
Oh, yeah. I remember now, Pearl's mother, Morgan Fay. Serving a prison term in isolation right now. In isolation? That's kind of harsh.
So you see, I'm the only family Pearlie has right now. But it's the same for me too.
Maya.
My mother's gone too.
Your mother's still missing?
Yeah, no one has any idea where she is.
Maya's mother, Misty Fay. Current master of the crane channeling technique. She disappeared 17 years ago. Yes, DL6. But you're sure she's still alive, right?
Yeah, I know she is. It's sort of a spiritual medium thing.
If your mother doesn't come back, then what?
And according to the laws of the village, I'll become the next master.
Mystic Maya, the master of the crane technique. Feels like a heavy responsibility.
Yeah, but there's no one else with the blood of the Fae main family who's a spirit medium. Well, Nick, why don't we go out and start investigating? We're not going to learn anything just sitting around in the office.
I know. Just want to talk to Pearls.
Mr. Nick?
Yeah?
I acted like a baby.
Pearls.
I doubted you, even though Mystic Maya trusted you completely. I guess I still have a lot of training to do. Mr. Nick?
Yes?
From the bottom of my heart, I apologize for what I said.
Oh, it's okay. I'm the one that should be apologizing.
Well, I'm going out for a bit. Going out now for a little bit.
Huh? Where are you going?
Maybe small, but I still have a lot of spirit channeling power. I'm gonna show you I can be useful too, by finding some evidence.
Hey, wait! She runs fast. Nick, you just let a 9-year-old get away from you.
Nick, let's back off and give her some room, okay?
God! There's much murder happens in these stories. Like, we're awfully trusting of a 9-year-old to fuck off on her own. Yeah. Jesus Christ. Right and Co. Main hall, there it is. Number 12th. Main hall. Andrews! Maya! Oh, Miss Andrews. I'm so sorry, it's my fault. Your precious urn. You precious urn. I'm happy you're alive, Andrews. I thought this was gonna turn out into an actual murder case. No, it's like, it's not a murder this time. Please calm down, what's wrong? It never ends, everything I touch ends in failure. Maya, I'm sorry, I'll do anything to make it up for you.
No, it's okay.
Don't look like it, but I'm good with my hands. I can make you another urn.
Hold on, just wait, okay? Breathe, calm down and talk to us.
God, I hope if Pearls ends up kidnapped, I'm gonna be upset. Forgive me, forgive me. Andrews, are you okay? So when did you get the calling card from Mask to Mask? Let's see, exactly 10 days ago. I was gonna show it to the police, but the detective stopped me.
So you asked Detective Atme to help with security?
Yes, in fact, it was about 20 days ago that I hired him. He seems to know much more about Mask to Mask than the police. I hired him for security even before the calling card arrived. Well, yes, I had a premonition that something bad might happen. I've learned to trust my hunches. That's why there are security cameras, even in the basement warehouse. Yes, Lily Taylor is very serious about their security measures. There's a way of saying, bring it on, to any potential thieves. Well, he sure brought it last night, and even left it with a nice souvenir.
Can you tell us a little bit about the security for the treasure exhibit?
It was all my fault. Never should have called this paltry little collection a treasure exhibit anyways. Wow! Why do you say that? That urn was stolen. It's a pretty important object. Maybe, but its actual value was appraised, after it was appraised, was, practically zero.
Zero.
I polished it until it was just about glowing. But maybe I could make it a little more valuable.
But that urn contains the soul of Mystic Ami.
Anyway, I left all the security arrangements with Detective Atme. But 5 days ago, I began receiving all sorts of other exhibit items from Crane. Lots of people started going in and out of the warehouse down there.
So maybe one of them was actually Mask to Mask in disguise.
No, I personally checked out everyone that came through here, so that's not possible. I think agents probably even checked out what they ate for breakfast that morning. Miss Andrews. I know. It's all my fault. What's done is done. I'll make up for it by making a new urn for you. Too far gone. Tell us anything about this? Nope. What about this? No evidence. Gotcha. Computer data. Someone did in fact go through the big doors last night, right?
Yeah, I guess so. Shutter did go off once, you know.
Pathetic looking wooden box.
Ah. That's the box that had the sacred urn in it.
Don't touch it. Maybe clues on it. Huh? What's supposed to mean?
So proud of it.
Poor Maya. Maybe better if Master had taken the box too. Stepped on sword.
Really starting to like this thing. It's so cool looking. I like to strap it up to my waist and walk around town like a samurai.
Careful, Gumshoe will lock you up and throw away the key if you're caught.
Mrs. Urn was right there on the other side of these doors.
Yeah, according to security camera data, someone there was last night. Paint. Paint mark. Feels organized. Next to the door, wasn't it? Someone moved it, probably the criminal. He didn't like me watching Mystic Ami while he stole the urn. It'd be creeps. I guess present attorney badge. Miss Andrews? I like we just have the Magatama without any fucking... like, with nothing. No explanation. Okay, Andrews is not gonna be any help. Atme. October 12th, Atme Detective Agency. Hello? Well, how lovely it is to see you again, my dear. Welcome to my abode. Relax and soak up the atmosphere. Well, we're actually kind of... Shush, silence! Hehehe. Precisely as I expected.
What is it?
Zavari! The truth has once again been elegantly revealed to me. Lawyer and the spirit medium. Am I correct?
I think we've already been through this.
Ha! My estimation was correct. Zavari. Truly elegant. Now then, what can I do for you? You mentioned before that you were on guard duty all alone last night. Precisely, this is my 5th encounter with my arch enemy. I refuse to allow anyone to interfere with the rightful pursuit of my prey.
I heard you've been after Master Mask since his very first theft.
Yes, my dear, I see you've done your homework. In his very first heist, that vile thief pilfered the famous jewel, the Tea of Amanon. First encountered in the museum's Sacred Hall, a crime scene itself.
So that's why you were hired as security for the treasure exhibit.
Adrian hired him. Yes, I borrowed some equipment from Lordly Taylor to set up. Steam disconnected me. I don't know what Zavari is. Zavari. What does Zavari mean anyway? Well, I know Suvari, his Japanese saying, meant flatly or bluntly, so I imagine Zavari is the same thing. Unless I'm not remembering correctly. If it's just an exclamation, it could be a valid substitute for Eureka. Even though the word has an actual definition. I think it's just his catchphrase or something. Yeah, it might just be Eureka. Okay. Yes, I borrowed some equipment from Lordly Taylor to set up a perfect trap. Need a security camera.
I thought you were watching the area yourself, too. How did Master Mask manage to steal the urn?
That's a $1 million question. What is Master Mask? What is Damask's modus operandi?
Mr. Atme, do you know about the Sacred Urn?
I'm interested in only one thing, my dear. That is Master Mask. The Sacred Urn? Pfft, that has nothing to do with his case. But wasn't that what Master Mask stole this time? I'm a hunter, sir. The urn is nothing more than a lure to catch my prey. You yourselves remember the shape of the individual peanuts you threw to pigeons.
I don't think I like this guy's attitude, Nick.
Well, anyway, looks like he doesn't know about the urn.
There's something that's kind of been bothering me.
Please, my dear, ask me anything you like. After all, we are all but seekers wandering alone in the dark.
Well, I was wondering how Master Mask managed to steal the urn. I mean, isn't it strange that you don't seem to know?
Yeah, now that you mention it, it is strange. After all, you were on guard that night at the scene of the crime. Unless you were sound asleep, you should have at least seen Master Mask. Oh. He's got a lock. What the? It's a Psyche lock.
Psyche lock? Hey, Nick, what is the Psyche lock thing?
What the fuck? Where were you all last game, Maya? Wait, Magatama lets me see what people are keeping secrets. Breaking their mental locks, I can find out what the secrets are.
What? This Magatama has that kind of power?
Maya, you're the one who gave me this Magatama last year.
Well, it's true that this Magatama is a prized Fae family heirloom, but... Riley was the one who actually imbued it with spiritual powers, right? That's why I really don't know much about it, what it can do.
This is the woman that's going to take over the Kurain Channeling School someday.
How do you do it? How do you break this Psyche lock thing?
You present the Magatama to the person with the secret.
Cool, I can't wait to see it in action. Come on, try it out.
Oh boy. I think the future master just needs to learn how to be patient. Okay. Psyche lock. Magatama. Master Mask MO. Detective Atme, you were standing guard at the scene of the crime. There's no way you didn't see Master Mask commit the crime. Well now, I can hardly see why you're so positive about that. Yes, indeed, I was guarding the warehouse, that much is true. I can tell you for certain, not a single person passed through that door. Not sure why, but this Atme guy is lying through his teeth. I know, I saw some proof. Detective Atme, I have here proof that someone went through that door last night. There's a security camera set up at the scene of the crime. This is such an easy... Why are you lying about this? This is so easily exposed. Should have automatically taken a photo of anyone that went through that door. Precisely. Hey, we don't mind, but we've already gotten our hands on the camera data. As you can see, the camera went off at exactly once last night. What? But my monocle didn't catch anyone in its flash. Must have been some kind of computer malfunction. It must be. Maybe it was your monocle that was malfunctioned. What? What are you... Are you saying I didn't do my duty properly? Detective Atme, you must have seen the thief last night. Question is, why are you trying to hide it? He's hiding it. There must be some reason. Some reason that he desperately wants to keep hidden. We got just a piece of evidence to prove it. Let's suppose you didn't manage to see Master Mask. In that case, the reason you didn't at the time was because you were unconscious, using the bathroom, fast asleep, probably. Afraid that's not... Making guesses on enough. Can we evidence that you were asleep? Evidence that... I have conjecture, don't have evidence. Present. You know about the sword. Miss Andrews? Yeah, okay. You're no good to me. Basement warehouse. This property Lord Lee Taylor on it. Borrowed? Kinda strange for Ace Detective, don't you think? He might have been knocked out. That's what the sword is. Because the sword bends when you hit someone with it. This is just conjecture, though, but I have life. Present Megatama. Let's go on the assumption that he was knocked out. Proof that someone went through the door last night. Camera data. You didn't see the mask? You were unconscious. Bent sword. Detective Atme. You were knocked unconscious by the thief, weren't you? Surely you must be joking. You think that I, Luke Atme, could be knocked unconscious so easily? The sword proves it. That's... Before the theft, this sword was in the hand of the statue Ami Fei. Furthermore, at the time, it was not bent. There's only one explanation. You were struck on the head and knocked unconscious by this sword. Well, detective, how about it? I'm impressed. You truly are an ace attorney. His nose is dripping. That's gross. I can't deny that there may be a small hint of truth in what you say. You're knocked unconscious when the thief first clobbered you. Clobber? What an ugly way of saying it, but I suppose you could say it that way. The coward struck at the precise moments when I turned to look at the computer. So you never noticed the thief had entered the warehouse? No, the coward must have wormed his way through somewhere besides the door. Perhaps the air ducts or the sewer pipes. Then, my arch enemy struck me on the head from behind with this gruesome item in the air.
Ouch. Mr. Atme should have his poor head examined.
You say that again. How could you have underestimated the thief that badly? The mask knocked Atme out. What's it? The mask knocked Atme out during the crime with a blow to the back of the head. Looks like we have one more thing cleared up anyway.
Huh? What? That Atme is the greatest ace detective in the world?
No, that he never actually saw the thief.
Oh, that's right. The thief may not even be Master Mask.
Just one moment, Sir Laura. Thief was unquestionably Master Mask.
But you never actually saw him.
Perhaps so, but I installed a security camera just for such a contingency.
Oh.
Last night, the camera went off exactly once. Behold, this is the photo of the dastardly thief taken off the security camera. Taken at... So it's 2 minutes to 1.
That's him. Master Mask.
Security camera photo out of the court record. Thief can be none other than the arch criminal, Master Mask. After all, he has a very good reason for committing such brazen crimes. What are you talking about? So, what do you mean by he had a very good reason? Exactly that. Mr. Delight had very good reason to dress up and commit those crimes. There should be a green envelope somewhere in his room. We need to go and investigate.
How would you know about that?
Have you forgotten? You're speaking to the finest detective to ever walk on the face of the earth. Most brilliant mind since, well, ever. Look at me. Well, I guess we'd better go take a look just in case. Mouse hideout. Examine. Oh, yeah, look, it's a green envelope.
Hey, Nick, remember what Detective Atme said?
Exactly that. Mr. Light. Okay. Green envelope. Green envelope, huh? Looks like this is it.
Okay, let's have a look. You don't want your true identity revealed to the world? Come to KB Security at 1 AM on October 12th and bring $50,000. $50,000?
This is a blackmail letter. It looks like a major... Ooh, alright. Blackmail letter found in Ron's room. What the fuck happened? Oh, someone's at the door. I'll be right back. Won't take but a second, I promise. Oh, thank you for coming. It's so nice of you. Damsel distress, can't help myself. Please come on in. I'll make some coffee. Really? Okay. Let's make myself at home, pretty lady. Wait a minute. You know that voice? Oh, Nicky boy, I'm so sorry, but I've got another guest. Ah! You're... Oh, for the love of God. Larry! Nick, it's Maya too. What a fluke.
Oh, Larry. Long time no see. What, you know each other?
Nicky boy? Nick, you and this girl have, you know, something going on? Something? You mean I underestimated you, Nick? A gorgeous lady like this, and married too. Way to go, dude. I knew it. So things can't get any worse. Time to clue in the butts. Larry Butts. Ever since he graduated, ever since grade school, he's been not exactly a close friend, but yeah, we know each other. KB. Was Larry blackmailing Damask? Be amazed if he figured it out. Hey man, that wasn't nice. My very first client. Quite the storied history, he and me. What we say still rings true. When something smells, it's usually the butts. What the fuck are you doing here, Larry? Hey, come on now, you're embarrassing me. And in front of this pretty little thing here. Two old childhood friends, I see. That's so sweet. You go ahead and chat up in old times. Let me go check on my bike. Nice girl, oh, that Desiree? That Desi? So, how you been, Nick? Too busy if you really want to know. What's up, Butts? What have you been up to this whole time? It's been 2 years since I heard from you. What's with those clothes? You look, well, weird. Hey man, that's what it called for. It's my uniform from my part-time job. I believe it's been a whole 2 years. The time flies when you're having fun. Ah. Were you? Yeah, you weren't in the last game, were you? I don't think you were, at least. What's wrong? Nick, I gotta tell you. Woman, I don't trust him anymore. Yeah, dumped again? Well, you know, Benifer? Benifer? I followed her all the way to Japan 2 years ago. That's when I met the famous Katie Tom, and my whole life changed. Jennifer, Katie Tom? Never heard of either of them. Anyway, dude, Katie Tom chose Hollywood over me. Can you believe it?
Well, actually. Anyway, sounds like you had quite the adventure.
Women. They're so, Oh, but you're different, Maya. You're not like the rest. Looks like he's still the same old Larry. So what are you doing here? Huh? What do you mean by that? I'm just a natural born nice guy, that's all. Well, actually, I picked this up last night while I was working. Wallet? So you found it last night? Yeah, it had a driver's license in it, so I figured I'd just return it myself. Larry found it at his part-time security job. Found by Larry at his part-time security job's company's building. Night of the crime. That's a fucking mouthful. Hang on, let me see that for a minute. I knew it. Desi's picture's in here. Yeah, I guess he really digs his wife, huh? Hey Nick, it's not what you were thinking at all. No, I'm pretty sure it is. You haven't changed a bit. Oh, no way, man. I mean, she's a married woman. It's just bad news. Really easy to check out check out Miss Delight.
Said you found it at your job, right?
Yeah, I'm working private security guard. What the fuck? So I had my suspicions, but I think this kind of confirms it, doesn't it? Like, Desiree is mask to mask, almost 100%, right? That's why she went to KB Security to, like, go pay the goddamn bribe. Chicks just love a guy in uniform, you know? Security guard, huh? That's what the uniform is all about. What time was it when you found this last night? Huh? Why are you asking that? Trying to see if I've got an alibi? You're not the one on the hook for this crime, buddy. I guess it was around 1 in the morning on the first floor of our company building. What was Mr. Delight's wallet doing there? Anyway, there's nothing weird about that. After all, he works there. He works there?
You mean Mr. Delight?
Sure, here, take a look at this. Right here in his wallet.
What's this card?
Key card for the security company. See, it's got a serial number right on there. There's no mistake about it. You said you're working part-time at a security company, right? That's right. Why are you making that scary face? Security company, huh? Something not quite secure about Larry working there. You find out as much as you can about this key card. Inside Ron's wallet. Apparently used for building of his part-time job. It's Ron's wallet, and there's a picture of his wife in there. Key card in Ron's wallet. Why was Ron's wallet at security company? So he was Ron was at the security company sometime before 1 a.m. Larry sleeping with the motor girl? No, I think Larry is pretty useless. Larry is not going to affect anything whatsoever. If you don't want your trade revealed to the world, come to KB Security at 1 a.m. on October 12th and bring $50,000. If you don't, take that red diamond you received the other day instead. If you don't, I'll take that red diamond you received the other day instead. What the fuck? What does this mean? So if Ron is Damask, then he would have to be in 2 places at once. Because the wallet's, you know, some level of proof that he was at KB Security sometime at or before 1 a.m. Take that red diamond you received the other day instead. Atme had... Atme has a red diamond too. That's what I'm thinking. But it's just like, what? It's hard to piece together right now. Because I really don't think that Ron is Master Mask. It's a lot of things are lining up to do it, but it doesn't quite make sense. Ron's gone. I just present this to him. Are you sure about this key card? Yep, that's the key card we used for the building we're working. What is the serial number? This one is for the CEO's office. You need to get into that room, and every time you use that card, it leaves a record.
Leaves a record?
Yeah, it tells you exactly who entered the room and when. Larry, need that data. Whoa, slow down, man. Sorry, but that data is off limits to outsiders. If I lost this job, I'd never have a chance with Desi. Times like these when I wish lawyers weren't so powerless. Leaves a record with you. Okay. Didn't touch anything in the wallet, did you? Hey man, be serious. You know what I was interested in? Master Mask doesn't look out. He's gonna be the victim of a robbery himself. Hey, what about this? What, if you got something to say, then say it clearly already. Huh? A blackmail letter? Anything about this? What? I don't know anything about Alexis. That's the truth. What? The fuck? Huh? What? I can't believe you did this to me. I thought you were my friend. $50,000. I don't have that kind of money. No, you don't understand. This blackmail letter was sent to Ron Delight. Phew. Man, you scared me. I almost had a heart attack, you idiot. Wait, I'm the... You thought I was blackmailing him. God damn it, Larry. Man, I'm totally confused because it says KB Security around the envelope.
Yeah. So what?
That's where I've got a part-time job at KB Security.
What?
Let's actually really find out more about the KB Security Company. KB Security, the company in the blackmail letter. You know about it? That's where I work, yeah. In fact, I'm on the job right now.
Huh? What are you doing here then?
Well, the boss is away right now, and you know what mice do when the cat's away. Yes, yes. Anyway, how far away is this company? Let me see, about 30 minutes by car, I guess. Well, if you fly down the road anyway.
Well, this apartment is pretty close to Lord Lee Taylor, right? It would take roughly an hour to go from here to KB Security and back.
Ron Delight was at KB Security when the robbery occurred then.
Whoa. Then he couldn't have stolen the secret urn. Hey Nick, your phone.
Hello? Is this the right residence?
Ah, Pearls. Where are you?
I thought I'd go to Lord Lee Taylor and try and find some more clues, but... I'm afraid I've gotten lost.
What? Give me that phone, Nick. Pearly, where are you right now?
Walking along and found myself in front of that person's office.
That person?
Who? The person doesn't act his age and always says Zavari when he's excited.
Look at me. Ace Detective. Okay, stay right there. We're coming to get you.
Alright, I'm a little scared.
Alright, let's go, Maya. Wait a second, Nick. What? That phone call just now, it sounded like a real cutie. Was that one of your, special? No. No. Say goodbye to Miss Delight for me, would you, Larry? Larry. What the fuck? That wasn't there before, was it?
Ah, Mr. Nick, Mystic Maya.
Pearly.
Never thought I'd see you two again.
It's okay, Pearls, we're here now. So is Mr. Ace Detective out of the office?
Yes, when I arrived here, there wasn't a single soul in sight.
Say, Nick, doesn't it look like something's changed since we were here last?
Now you mention it. What's this big fuck off bag doing here?
This bag. I'm sure it wasn't here before.
It looks quite full. I wonder what it could be in here.
Hey, Nick, come on, open the zap.
Hey, wait a minute. We can just open up his private property.
Don't be such a fuddy-duddy. This is an important investigation.
That's true. Truth be told, I have to admit, I am kind of curious.
Well, what's in there?
Hang on a sec. I'm taking it out now. Whatever it is, feels kind of hard and smooth. Well, hello there.
Nick, he's here.
What are you doing, Sir Lawyer? Shocked to see a servant of the court. Ignoring the law so flagrantly. I'm really sorry. It might have made me do it.
Nick, I can't believe you.
Gentleman never uses a lady as an excuse for his own poor behavior. Oh no, I'm out of grapes. Real question is, can you afford to waste time lollygagging around here? What do you mean by that? Perhaps I should make myself more clear. Moore's trial. Zavadi! Shall we say the figurative? Sir William will be dropping his panties before lunchtime. What the fuck did you just say to me?
Wow, Nick. Sounds like it's going to be really exciting.
What's gonna happen at the trial tomorrow? That's so dramatic. You know what your biggest mistake so far has been, Sir Lawyer? It was becoming a lawyer in the first place.
That certainly doesn't sound like a big mistake.
It does sound like a big mistake, Mr. Nick.
Tomorrow will be a day to remember. Look at me. We'll take the stand. And then, Savati! My testimony will prove to be the undoing of a lot of you. Yes, all of you. I will unmask you as the thief's co-conspirator.
What the fuck? Conspirators.
Hehehe. You're quick on the defense, I see. However, it's not I that is your greatest enemy. There's a far more dangerous threat that you will face during the trial.
What are you talking about?
So, lawyer, if you're truly who you say you are, I'm sure you've heard of him. His name is Godot. Godot. Godot?
Who's this Godot person?
Not surprising that a spirit medium has not heard his name. Godot, the famous prosecutor, whose equal cannot be found in this country, but in heaven. Godot, legend or myth, men pin a lifetime of hopes on the chance to simply meet him.
Prosecutor Godot?
But the best prosecutor in the country isn't Godot, it's Mr. Edgeworth. Isn't that right, Nick?
No surprise that a spirit medium such as yourself would know nothing of this. But ace prosecutor Miles Edgeworth is currently traveling abroad.
Huh?
In fact, it was Mr. Edgeworth who acknowledged Godot as the best in this country.
And you agree with that?
Most certainly. In fact, you could call him the Luke Atme of prosecutor office.
Well, that's good to hear. The prosecution has a fighting chance tomorrow.
Mr. Nick, is this Godot really that strong?
I seem to remember hearing about someone like him. Not surprising, some people spend their entire lives idly waiting for his appearance. You've taken a step down the path of foolishness. Try and defend a career criminal who deserves nothing less than a death penalty.
Hey, last time I checked, no one knows for sure that Mr. Delight really is the mask.
My dear lady, time may change, but people sadly do not. Well, you understand this when you are more mature. Looks like we're done investigating for the day. So, lawyer, stage has been set and all the pieces are finally in place. All that remains now is for the dance to begin. New prosecutor, an ace detective, and a thief. This will be one tough trial. We get a new prosecutor rival. That's fun. Edgeworth's abroad, I think probably chasing the killer, wouldn't he be? Save the game, time for the trial. Next time on Dragon Ball Z. Sorry, Maya, I'm sure whatever you're trying to say is thrilling, but we'll save it for next time. Thanks for hanging out. This is This is getting interesting. I wonder what happened. I don't think Delight is Damask. What do I think? If anyone is Damask, it's either going to be Luke at me, or it's going to be, or it's going to be Desi, the wife. Desiree Delight. It's like her name is Desire. Fuck me. Of course she's going to be the thief. Like, she's a thrill seeker. Of course she's gonna be like a fandom thief. There's no way she's not going to be. Who could be blackmailing? Who could be blackmailing Ron? I guess Luke is blackmailing Ron, because Ron has deluded himself into thinking he himself is Mask to Mask. Atme found out, blackmailed him for $50,000 or the red diamond that was in the possession of Damask. It doesn't quite fit perfectly, but I guess we'll find out more in the next trial. Anyway, thanks for hanging out. We'll be back with Trial 2-1 on Monday. Taking a break tomorrow. Thursday, I don't know what we're doing yet. I guess we'll see then. Friday, I know I'm busy. I'm gonna be doing some D&D for a work friend of mine. Her and her boyfriend are looking to get into D&D, so I'm doing a just a short little session to see if they get a taste for it. Should be fun. I'm running the Theros pre-written adventure in the inside the Theros book. It looks really interesting. I really like Theros as a setting, so I'm excited to be playing in it. Hopefully it all goes well. But anyway, thanks for hanging out. We'll see you Thursday.